transaction to make money. What another transaction like that we spoke of? That the point of that transaction is to help someone. Any loans?
It doesn't bring a benefit.
طيب. قرض الحسن. Okay, good loan. A loan without any interest, a loan without any kickback. That is the same kind of loan, the same kind of transaction. Can you make money out of a loan? If you lend someone money, is there any way that you can make money in return? If that is a loan for the pure purpose of a loan, no. Because the قاعدة أي دين أو أي قرض جر منفعة فهو ربا. Any loan that brings benefit for whom? For the lender or for the borrower? For the lender. What if there's benefit for the borrower?
No problem.
Besides the loan?
No problem.
No problem?
If it's for the borrower, no problem.
يعني, I give you an example. Someone borrowed money. Okay, Ahmed lent Ibrahim $1,000 to pay him after 6 months. 6 months came, and Ibrahim can't pay the $1,000, but he goes to Ahmed, he tells him, I only have 500. If I give you the whole thing, will you forgive me the other 100? If Ahmed says yes, there's benefit for the borrower. Is that haram or halal? All right. Now, if Ahmed tells Ibrahim, and he told him, I only have $500, if Ahmed tells him, all right, you don't have to pay me now, you pay me in 2 months, but instead of paying me 600, you pay me 700. That is haram. That is riba al-jahili. Okay?
So, Umdat, you said Shawala has a meaning of rafq with ihsan.
Yeah.
From whose side? From whose part?
From everyone.
From Ahmed, from Ali.
From everyone.
How come?
Because Ahmed, Ibrahim will pay, Ali will pay Ahmed. That is rifq. By paying him.
Ali is supposed to pay Ahmed.
Yes.
But when Ahmed goes to ask the money from Ali,
From
and Ali
Ibrahim.
no, before.
Yeah. Ali maybe doesn't have money.
Before the
Ali maybe
transaction,
doesn't.
before
Yes.
the transaction became Hawala.
Nah.
When Ali told him, I don't have the money, go to Ibrahim.
طيب.
Now Ahmed, he didn't like that answer.
لا, ما احنا we're talking about the details here. So there are many
He
reasons.
made it a little bit more difficult on.
Well, what the Prophet ﷺ said, if you are being referred and transferred to Mali, to someone who's capable of paying it off, then you have no choice. Because most probably Ahmed, most of the time, if he has to make an extra trip to get his money, he won't mind. But the bottom line, it's an issue of making it easy. Alright? An issue of taking care of everyone. So Ahmed or Ali might not have money on that spot. And even if he had money, he still has the right to refer. Ali or Ahmed needs his money. So if Ahmed doesn't have that money, there is an alternative for him to get his money. That is by al-hiwal. The third person, who's Ibrahim, instead of him coming to Ali to pay his debt, he sends him someone to pick it up. Right? So everyone is involved here. But it's mainly for the one who's getting his money and for the one who's paying. Yeah.
Does it have to be a condition on Ali?
We'll talk about that. Inshallah.
He's writing a check. Example.
We'll talk about that. Alright? We're still just introducing that transaction.
I have a question.
Yeah.
About when you said the borrower can benefit and the lender cannot benefit, and you said it's okay. If someone owes me money and come to me and said, I'm going to pay you only half if you forgive the rest, isn't this his twisting my arm?
Nah, he cannot put a condition here. It's your final choice is yours. Is the lender. He cannot. We did not say in this format. We said he comes and he tells you, I only have this. Will you forgive me the rest? Because you're still entitled for your whole money.
So if I
But if someone comes and he said, listen, you either take this or you won't see anything. Right? No one can twist your arm. If you have the documents, he cannot twist your arm. Which also brings an issue, which is someone has asked before, and we said we'll answer it when time comes, is the point system. You get points, okay? That is if the credit card is halal. And in this country you don't find this credit card. In Muslim countries you find. But some cards, they will give you points. Now, in the credit card transaction, we already established the hurma of credit card. But if we assume it's a permissible credit card, if who is in the transaction, who's the lender and who's the borrower? The borrower is the card holder, and the lender is the bank who issued the card. So the points, is it benefit for the lender or the borrower?
The borrower.
So is the points okay or not?
It's okay.
Okay. If the
Credit card is
if the credit card is okay. Alright? Okay. Now, so if we understand that it's a transaction of rifq and ihsan, al-irfaq bin-nas, and it's a transaction of making it easy for people, and once you understand that you should not get paid for it or get a kickback from it, then we understand that if you're going to charge someone for such transaction, it's haram to charge. Unless what's being charged is the actual expense of having such transaction taking place. Alright? And we will explain that and what that means when we get the examples. Because what happens is if you go to transfer money. Now, going back, since we're going to talk about the banks, because these transactions happen with the banks. In the bank, when you have an account in a bank, as we have talked before, right? Which one is the borrower and which one is the lender?
the lender is the account holder.
طيب. The bank is the borrower. Where you put your money, it's really whatever they call it, bank account, SAB, all these things, saving, checking. What actually the bank is doing, borrowing your money. Alright? That's why because we said the definition of money, of qard, is for someone to take money so he can benefit from it and then return it. And that is exactly what the bank is doing. The bank, when you give them money, they don't just keep it in a box. This box, your name on it and this. No. They take the money and they invest it. Alright? So, with the bank issue, the bank is the borrower. You, the account holder, is the lender. So who cannot get the benefit here? You. So the bank can take your money and make millions and millions of dollars, and that is okay for him, and you cannot make a penny out of it. That's why the issue of gifts, if you open a bank account, you get gifts, some banks like that, that is haram. Because that is a benefit due to a qard, due to a loan. We need to understand and establish the fact that whatever they call it, that's their business. But the bottom line, it boils down to that opening a bank account is a transaction of qard.
They call it deposit.
Deposit.
It's a saving. You make money as a lender.
Yeah, that is riba.
They have non-bearing accounts now in the banks.
Right?
They have non-bearing interest accounts.
Of course.
You can request that.
All the checking accounts, right?
Oh, you
Very
can
much.
request. You can request to open an account with non-bearing interest.
But the bottom line, any kickback because of opening that bank account is considered riba and haram. Alright.
Can you change the contract to make it halal?
Yes, you can. Which way? If the bank, if you put a condition on the bank that all your investment is halal, and you tell the bank that you cannot lend my money to someone else and collect interest. and you tell the bank this and that, which is, that is out. You cannot get involved in any ribawi transaction. Okay?